Hello guys, my name is Shoptown and welcome back to more Minecraft on the JFS. Mixed sun is rising pretty quickly, it feels like. I might be lagging in some way, but I mean I could have sworn the sun moves slower than that. Hey Mixon, how you doing?
And how do you feel about Blorfstone?
Good to hear. I'm here at my starter shack, the Wind Waker starter shack, for a couple of reasons. Actually, it's just for one reason, but we'll get to that in a second. But I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. I've really come around on a lot of projects. We'll clip around between them. There's a lot to show off, and by a lot I mean like 3 big things. But one of them we're gonna start off right because we're gonna do a flashback. Oop. We're gonna do a flashback. I'm not actually gonna do a flashback because I'm too lazy to download the clip. But to episode 1 of this season, almost 2 years ago, Asus and I were caving. Really, I was caving and Asus was following because he was already full diamond at that point. But we were caving around and we stumbled upon a little something, and that something was Cave Fern, who we realized to be one of the spirits. I don't want to say gods. Yeah, I guess gods. He's like a lower tier god, god of the server, this specific map at least. I'm not entirely sure about his level in the pantheon of JFS gods. And I thought it prudent to, build him up a little ruins of the people who used to worship him a lot, and give him like a little shrine down there. But I realized recently, I didn't give him a shrine at all. I just kind of boxed him in the cave. Like I just took him out of the cave. I just built a box around him and said, "Look, this is a shrine." And that's really disrespectful of me. And I feel like I've wronged him. So I went ahead and I went ahead and made the proper, a bit more proper of a shrine, where you can go to see him and seek his blessing. Now, what would his blessing entail? Well, we're gonna find out. You see, for those who don't know, UHC is coming up pretty soon, and as a UHC fan, I want to do well. I like doing well in UHC. Obviously, most people like to do well in UHC, but I want to do well, and so I'm hoping to receive Cave Fern's blessing, that he'll forgive me for for the slight against him in the past, and I even brought him an offering of a diamond. And we're going to hopefully see that he grants us a blessing, at least as much as he can, because obviously, if I were to get a blessing from Cactus God for UHC, I'd win the season hands down. But that's the outcome of UHC. It's like God in football games. It's like he's not paying attention. He doesn't care. But if he did care, oh, you'd win easy. So but Cave Fern, he's a lower tier god. He may throw his support behind you and you still lose. So maybe I can go down and get a blessing from him and have a really good caving game this season. So we'll see. So we're going to go ahead and pick up. We're actually going to grab 2 just in case, and we are going to head in, and we are going to prepare ourselves. Oh, I'm not hungry. Okay, just a second. We are going to prepare ourselves for the visit. We're going to make ourselves We are going to make ourselves humbled in his presence, so that, well, I really should have been hungry before I did this. I'm about to cut here. There we go, guys. I got it. Fall damage is your friend when you're doing stuff like this. So we're gonna humble ourselves for the sake of this, and yeah, I'm also gonna go ahead and turn the brightness down a bit, just so it's a bit more. Yeah. So let's hope he shows mercy on us and forgiveness. So here we are. Provide your tribute, and hopefully he will be happy with us. So this is a much better shrine. A much better shrine, I would say. So, you know, he's got his little followers and his guards. And yeah, I think this is much better. Much more appropriate, so. Okay, Fern. I've come in humbled feet to offer my full apology for the way I've treated you in the past. And I wish to... I seek your blessing in the upcoming UHC so that I may use the skills or powers that you may grant me. And to thank you for all that you've done, I've come to offer you this offering, this tribute. So I implore you, please, to offer me your blessing. Ah! Thank you, K-Fern. Thank you, K-Fern. Oh my gosh. He actually blessed me. He forgave me. He forgave me. Well, that's fantastic. I won't let you down, K-Fern. I won't let you down. Oh my gosh. Well, now I got the weight of K-Fern on my shoulders. I can't waste this I can't waste the blessing. Oh man. Well, hopefully I do well in this UHC. Yeah. On to the rest of the video. Staying on the topic of UHCs, I'm back here in the museum from last episode, which I have now completed my section of the museum. Last time you saw it, I had half of these rooms built. 18, 19, 20, and 21. And I have now since built 22, 23, 24, and 25. And I will soon be building 26 because, like I said, UHC is coming up again. But for this museum to be complete, this section of the museum to be complete, I need player heads. I need player heads for the little armor stands, and ideally, hopefully later on, I will like put more animation to them. I'll have like bows for the people who are holding bows or diamond swords or whatever. But I'll worry about that later. I don't really feel like dealing with that. But what it does mean is I got to go out and get myself some player heads. So I got to go find some people to kill. Ready?
Yep.
And a couple weeks, months, whatever of progress later, I have collected some heads. I'm obviously missing quite a lot. This is not all the people who have been in JFS UHCs, but it is a start. So I can just kind of come in here, throw on some heads. I have talked to some people who were like unwilling to give me their heads at the current time. Flux specifically said that he, hold on, I need you, Flux, and, oh, no, it's Alpha yet, okay. Yeah, so I specifically don't have Flux. He said that he hasn't died on the server in like 200 hours, he doesn't want to start now. And I don't blame him for it. So, I'm letting him do his thing. So he said to use llama heads instead, possibly as a joke, possibly seriously. I don't have llama heads, I'm using guardian heads because, well, frick you, I do what I want, it's my museum. Well, maybe I won't do what I want. The game doesn't want me to put the, oh, there we go. Yeah. Also, what the frick did I just say? There we go. Also, the head plugin does not actually make getting zombie and skeleton heads any easier, so I still have to do it the charged creeper way, which is quite a challenge, so I'll be getting those as time goes by as well. A bit of a hassle, I know, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, I was going to like kind of show off some stuff, and also I need another Nixer, Joda, Panda, one Flux, and a Zalpha, and a Killer. I don't have all of those last two. Oh, hey, whoa, 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 what happened here? That wasn't me, right? That was surely not me. I'll worry about that later. Oh, that's right. I don't know who was wearing what piece of clothing. Also, this is, I'm pretty sure this is Flux, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do this off camera because I don't know the specifics. I do know Panda was wearing the diamond pants. And since these guys are the same, I can just kinda give Joe a little punch there. I can go ahead and put that on. Yeah, I'll have to be a bit more. I'll have to be a bit more careful about this. Do it off camera. But in the meantime, no one gave you permission to be broken. Yeah, so I can collect guard. I'll probably end up putting guardian heads on every. Well, no, I could get other heads, and that would help me. It doesn't. That's not a big deal. I'll just get a bunch of guardian heads. Those are easiest to get. Probably, maybe. But yeah, I guess now's a good time to go ahead and show off some of the other stuff that I've been doing in the past while. Also, Mystery Tukey is here. That's Tiny Stranger's brother, I believe. He got his brother and friend, whose name I cannot remember, added. I think they might show up to the UHC as well. I believe I heard them talking about that on Tiny's stream the other night, which I was at. They were kind of hanging out at Morge World in the arena, practicing combat. Also, Asus is back, and boy howdy is Asus back. He basically built this whole ship in like a week, and frickin' frick. Whoo boy, whoo baby. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff, Asus. Good to have you back. Man, like that's a beaut. That's a beaut. Not like a beaut, the kind of ones you find in Utah. Weather will tell you about those. But that's a beauty. Beaut as in short for beauty. B-E-A-U-T. Beaut. Is that how you spell it? No, beaut. The other kind of beaut is spelled with a U. It's like butt with an E, I think. But yeah. So, all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to go ahead and bother going to my castle, because I'm just going to put a clip over right now. That's all that's changed. I built the tower in the center, so the castle is basically complete. I might put something there to the right. Not entirely sure. But other stuff I've been working on is my Cyber Shuriken area, which you may remember from previous videos as an interesting project that has just been getting off the ground, the building part. And, well, you know what happens when you don't put out a video for months is that you do a lot of stuff. And as you can tell, the tunnel is done. Tunnel is fully complete with blue ice under this snow. Not that snow, though. That's too expensive. So if you're going to do the run jump, do it on this side. But yeah, lots of work has been done on this project to the extent that it is actually done. So we're just going to go show off. And there is a little bit more. There's not quite done. There's a little more I gotta do, and I can't do it yet because once it's completed, I will put something on top. No, sorry. Once I reach a certain point, I will put something on top. So let's go ahead and go through and take a peek at the completed tower. And a little collaboration of towers. Let it load in. Yatta! Yatta! Not quite. This angle. I'll get my elytra and we can go for a bit of a fly. I am very much a fan of how these little slope things here turned out. Look at how those like slope into the base there. I think that's really good. I think it came out really well. I am really happy with how this project came out. So we're going to go ahead and get a bit of a distance. We're going to go ahead and use another one. And a third one because I lagged. And the worst thing about this game is that if you lag, the rocket still gets used. And there you go. There you go. As you can see, tower is complete. I'm not too huge on how the top part looks, but one, I don't really know what else to do, and two, this isn't done yet. Because here, I will be putting my 1,000 hour monument once I've reached 1,000 hours, and that'll be soon. So I'll have, like, you know, diamond structures around, shooting beacons to the sky. It'll be a good time. Inside looks pretty cool. Inside's nice. It's just kind of storage for while I was building. I'm not really planning on coming back here. But, you know, it's a nice building. It's a cool project, and I like it. I like it. But yeah, that's some of the stuff that I've been doing for a while. There's a little bit more, but I guess I can quickly head over to Shoptown. I'm gonna take a bit. How about this? I make a cut, and I show you this clip. I actually got Mixon and Lemons to seek a blessing from Fern as well. Oh no. That's unfortunate. I got them to seek the cactus blessing, Fern's blessing as well. So, you know, little goof off segment. Bit of a warning. He's not online right now, so you can't see for yourself. But Lemons was messing around, and now Nixer's name is his username. His name appears in game as something much more majestic. So yeah, if I push tab in that clip, I still have to fix that part. Good to know. I'm gonna break that. Literally, that's how I died the first time on the server too. I don't want to say that. Oh, he's gone. Okay, well. And he's back. Okay, so here's the clip. Enjoy your clipness, and I'll meet you at Shoptown, I guess. You gotta give him an offering.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Here, I've got it. Bone meal. Or I got a scaffold.
Nice.
It'd be very fitting for you to give him part of some side from your own trade.
Oh, that's what I have to give him.
An extra.
Oh.
An extra.
In the chest, I assume?
Yeah.
Oh.
Long live the king.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
He did not approve.
Just
Yeah.
I'll try again. What about... Oh, it's still going. There's a lot of scaffold.
Yeah, just kind of just.
I heard it just...
Yeah, the piston retracted.
Alright, what about a silk touch mending axe? Huh?
There you go, much better.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fern.
That would be a great one.
Oh, Lemons is here.
Touching it. Should I offer something to it?
Yeah,
I think
stay on the mossy cobblestone and give him something.
That's wrong.
Oh, he did not approve of you touching him.
That makes
Better.
sense.
He healed me. I'm neutral.
So yeah, Mixon has now officially received. I guess both of them have officially received both a negative attempt at a blessing and a positive attempt at a blessing. So does that balance out? Does only the second one count? Does only the first one count? It's whatever. We'll see how Fern interprets the blessings when UHC rolls around. Obviously, Lemons isn't going to play, so we don't really know. His doesn't really matter too much. But Mixon's does, and so Mixon and I, we will see how well Fern's blessing counts toward winning UHC. Here in Shoptown, because I have done a bit more work at Shoptown. What on? That. I built this. I don't know what came over me, but I randomly decided, hey, I'm gonna build a sand shop. There's no sand shop on the server. Sand shop, probably one of the easiest shops to make in the game. You literally just get the frick out of here. It's curfew. It's quarantine. Get the frick out. Go home. Self-isolate. Yes, like, easiest shop to do. Like, you just go to a desert, dig, and sell it. And let me tell you, people pay for convenience. People are lazy. And, like, I learned day one, probably like day 2 or 3, but on Monday, I learned just how important this is. Because sand is probably one of the few things in this game you cannot automate. You have to, like, except for duplication glitches, you basically have to go out and dig it. So, when I opened the shop with all these chests full, first day, Killer hit me up and said, "Hey, how much for all your sand? Can I get like a discount on bulk orders?" So he bought me out immediately. So I've filled it back up, which is great stuff for me to do. And also parkour. People like to have parkour at Shoptown because people just kind of hang out at Shoptown. It's fun. It's nice. I did that for Nixer. Hi, Nixer. But yeah, that's kind of a drowned. They're drowned. There's a drowned. But yeah, a little shop going on. No secret shops to go over yet. We're almost to another secret shop thingamajig update. But alas, we are currently short of that. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot what I was going to do for like the part of the episode where I do stuff and like talk about myself instead of just showing stuff off. So I guess we're just gonna go dig sand because I need sand. Oh, okay. I'm gonna come up with a top. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know what I was saying, so we could all use a little reset. I'll meet you at the sand digging place. That's what I'll do. Alright, sand digging place. Not sure if I've ever actually been here on camera, but a lot more sand here is missing than when I would have last been here, because I just imagine lots of people have been coming here to dig sand for a long time. And, well, now it's my job. Now it's my job. I get paid to do this now. But yeah, I thought of a thing, just a random thing to talk about. A random opinion. It's time for your random opinion. I miss Good Morning Minecraft. Yeah, so I kind of had come to this conclusion over the past while. It's a music opinion. You guys know me. I'm a music guy. I'm kind of always a little singing or humming a ditty. Oh, hello. Like currently right now I have Foo Fighters' Learn to Fly stuck in my head. I don't know it well enough, so if I did know it better, I probably would actually be singing it, and then it would be the song of the episode just because I sang it. But I don't actually know the song very well, so you know we're working on it. But something that had struck my interest lately was supergroups. So, you know, supergroups, you know, groups of a band that's made up of other famous musicians. There's several of them, several well-known ones, or not necessarily well-known, but like ones that have like that got their own hits separate from their bands. Damn Yankees is one that I referenced in my previous video on this channel, the Pokemon Surgeons video. That's Tommy Shaw and Ted Nugent and I want to say Jack Blades is his name, the guy from Night Ranger, and then someone else whose name I can't remember. He might not even be the famous one. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, fourth member of Damn Yankees, but yeah. But this kind of goes with my point, is that for a supergroup, to call themselves a supergroup, I feel like you have to be able to know who they are. And like, I don't know who the fourth member of Damn Yankees is, and I barely know who the third member of Damn Yankees is. Like, I feel like every member of the to truly earn the title supergroup, I feel like you have to truly be recognizable. I think every single person of your band has to be recognizable, at least to the musical community, to the community of people who, whose genre you're in. And from what I know, from what I have done a little research, which is more than I can say about most of my videos, whenever I just decide to ramble. But from what I understand, the only band that I feel like is truly worthy of the title supergroup is the Traveling Wilburys. If you don't know about the Traveling Wilburys, I don't blame you. They had like 1, maybe 2 hits in the late 80s. So all the members were like in their 50s or 60s when this was happening. They were all kind of past their prime. Then again, one of them had a hit after this. Actually, I did a bit more research, and it turns out one of the members, Tom Petty, actually had a lot more success in the 90s than I had thought, because a lot of the songs that I had thought of as like his big songs came out after this. Apparently, I didn't realize this, but his solo career is entirely after Wilburys. So like, I Won't Back Down, Free Fallin', Running Down a Dream. What was the other one? There was another one. Learning to Fly. Like Mary Jane's Last Dance. Like these are all like big songs that I know of his. And apparently they were all after this fact, so I'm stupid. To be fair, he also was the youngest of the group, so he had a bit more in him, I feel like. But I don't know. I'm dumb. Moving on. Posthumously, posthumously, but still, it was a hit. Yeah, Traveling Wilburys. They have a hit that I really like. Or actually, I don't think that one was their hit. They have a song I really like called End of Line. That's a good one. And they're 5 band members, and each one of them is like, with one mild exception, I feel like every single one of them is very famous within the musical community in their own right. They are George Harrison of the Beatles, Roy Orbison of Roy Orbison, Bob Dylan, Tom Petty of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and Jeff Lynne. Jeff Lynne being the minor exception there. No one really quite knows his name because, I don't know, I just felt like I didn't know his name very well. But I looked up who he was, and he's the guy from Electric Lights Orchestra, ELO. He's the guy from ELO. Like, he's the guy. Like, as far as I'm aware, as far as I'm concerned or aware, like, he's the guy who matters in that band. And so, like, these are 5, like, it's kind of crazy that, like, that much star power was in a band. Like, frickin', like, you could have just had Bob Dylan and George Harrison in a band, and I would have been like, dang, that's some star power there. Everyone knows George Harrison and or Bob Dylan. Obviously not everyone. I mean, I'm sure most people my age probably don't recognize the name George Harrison, because most people my age don't listen to the Beatles or, other classic rock stuff. It's just kind of, but like, I don't know. It just feels like other supergroups. I just feel like, what the frick is even a supergroup if I don't know? Like, who are the band members of Asia? Who are the band members of? Frick, I'm forgetting the other supergroups I had worked out. I guess I'll skip to my other point, which was the only supergroup I could think of that could, like, truly have the star power to rival that, and even only mildly, is XYZ or XYZ, or whatever, which never even actually happened. Like, the band never actually did a thing. It was just a proposed group that they were planning on doing, but never actually happened. Which was like going to be a supergroup comprised of members of Yes and Led Zeppelin. So it's gonna be like Jimmy Page and Robert Plant and Steve Howe, and like I'll admit I did not know those names very well at all until like last year. Like, if you had said those names, I probably would have been like, oh yeah, that's that guy from, that's that Zeppelin guy. And I probably wouldn't have been able to tell you much else. Still probably can't, actually. But at least now I freaking know what, like, who's the singer and who's the guitarist. Steve Howe, yeah, I probably could have gotten Steve Howe. But, like, you know, those are names that I recognize. And they're all, like, kind of, I feel like they're big names in the genre, but also, they're not close to like George Harrison and Bob Dylan and just like terms of like, you know, broader appeal. Like, everyone knows about the Beatles. Everyone knows about the Beatles. And granted, George Harrison is not the most famous Beatle. He's not even the third, or he's not even the second most famous Beatle. He's arguably the least famous Beatle. Like, it's I feel like Ringo's kind of the most like famous for being the other guy, to an extent that I wouldn't be surprised if George Harrison were the least famous Beatle. Like, am I wrong there? I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of rambling nonsensically. I feel like I've gotten to the point where I'm just saying things without actually having thought about it. Like, the early parts of this ramble were like, you know, this is how I feel about this thing, and I've done research, and I still believe it. And now I'm just like, I thought of this thought right now. Here's what it is. So, I don't know. There's my nonsensical ramble for you. How long has this been? I've been recording this segment for 13 minutes. That includes the Shoptown part. I can end the episode. That's honestly probably fine. Like, I don't know. I wanted to get this out before UHC so I got the blessing thing. And I wanted to get my ramble about frickin' at the end of the line. Well, it's alright. Riding around in the breeze. Well, it's alright. If you live the life you please. Well, it's alright. Everything will work out fine. Well, it's alright. We're going to the end of the line. Right here. It's the end of the line. And it's the end of the line for the video, too. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.